Hello, viola players. This is the second of 3 videos focusing on Gavotte, the last piece in your Suzuki book. This video is going to focus on one specific measure called the spot. Dun dun dun. So, the spot is one measure. It is measure 20. And it's the measure where when you were first scanning over the piece, the one that you looked at it and it filled your heart with terror, that's the one, and that's why it gets its own video. So I'm gonna play measure 20, and then I'm going to break it down into its smallest possible components to make you feel comfortable with it. So here is measure 20. It's at the end of line 5. All right, here it is again. Okay, we've got 16th notes. Due-to-datas, you might know them as due-to-datas or one-eandas. You have F sharp and an F natural, and we've got some long slurs, so we have quite a bit to focus on here. Let's first focus on the pitches, and really this video is going to focus most on those first 2 groupings of 16th notes. So the first 4 notes, notice you have an F sharp. You haven't had an F sharp in a hot second, so just notice that it's there. So here's the first 4 notes, and I'm going to do separate bows, no slurs even. Okay, there they are. Not so bad when you take those slurs out and slow them down. Let's try them together. We'll go about this speed. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now let's do the next 4 notes. You're doing a 4th finger because you can. So set up that 4th finger. Now as we go down, that F sharp changes to an F natural. That's mean of them. Oh well, we can handle it. So set that A down. All right, let's try that together. Ready, go. Okay, so those 2 chunks by themselves aren't so bad. Let's practice getting to that 4th finger now. So we're going to start at the beginning of that measure and just land on our 4th finger to make sure we got it. That might involve an elbow swing. So get it ready. Ready, go. Let's do that again. Mine was nasty. I'll bet yours is better. Ready, go. All right, you might have noticed that I lift up my lower fingers, like my E is like way off the string right now, because that helps me to reach my 4th finger. It also prepares me to get that F natural low on my way down. So I would suggest not keeping that F sharp and E cemented down as you go up to the 4th finger, using more independent fingers, which is a concept we've talked about earlier, so that you can get to that F natural once we speed it up. Okay, now we're going to put those 8 notes together, the first 8 notes of that measure. About this speed. Bum, 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 bum. Ready, go. And if you were looking closely at my fingers, you saw that that F natural was in motion before I needed it, right? I didn't go, right? That sounds cool, but that's not in the piece. So that F natural was in motion to come down while I was on the G, which is a tricky skill. So you might need to practice that individually too, and that's okay. Do it again. 1, 2, ready, go. And if you need it slower or need more repetitions, pause the video. You know the drill. Now, let's add in some slurs, shall we? Let's slur 2 notes. So we'll go down, up, etc. So we'll still do all 8 notes. 1, 2, ready, go. And you may have noticed I did a little kick to my notes. That helps teach your fingers where to go. It helps train your fingers. So if you're feeling so inclined, giving those notes an extra kick will help. Let's try that together. Still slurring 2 notes at a time. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, once you've mastered that, and if you haven't yet, that's fine. That's what the pause button's for. Let's do now, we're going to slur together the first 4 notes, and we're going to land on the A, like this. Just to practice that. Okay, we'll do that 3 times. 1, 2, ready, go. 2 more, ready, go. Last one. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, now let's put all 8 notes together with 4 note slurs. All right, here it'll be like this. Okay, you got it. Let's do it. 1, 2, ready, go. Now let's do that again. 1, 2, ready, go. Last time. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, now you've got those notes and you've got the slurs. Let's talk about the rhythm. Now those are 16th notes. So if you've been playing your first lines like right, and your beat is do day, do day, do day, do day, do, do, do. So here's my beat. So those are going to go at quite a clip at measure 20. So it's going to go do-ta, da-ta, do-ta, da-ta, do-day, do-day at the end there. Okay, that might be a little speedy for right now. But what we want to make sure we're doing as we're speeding it up, I would encourage you, after you're comfortable with your slurs, and that becomes pretty automatic, add those 8th notes at the end because you want to get used to how they feel in relationship to the 16th notes. That's a common rhythm mistake I hear. So no matter what speed you're doing, whether it's do-ta, da-ta, do-ta, da-ta, do-day, do-day, or do-ta, da-ta, do-ta, da-ta, do-day, do-day, those 16th notes need to be twice as fast as the 8th notes. So let's speed it up just a little bit. So we'll go do-ta, da-ta, do-ta, da-ta, do-day, do-day. But what if that was too fast and I need to slow it down, right? So do-ta, da-ta, do-ta, da-ta, do-day, do-day. Right? So no matter what speed you're playing, those 16th notes and those 8th notes need to be correct in relationship to each other. And then my last piece of advice for you is think about that speed that you played the beginning at, and then that's your target speed for that measure. So get that measure up to speed before even learning, like starting at measure 17. Because when that part comes, you don't want to lose your momentum by struggling with that part. So even as you're working on your first 4 lines, already start to learn this part because it's the single hardest one. It takes the longest to learn. All right, so just follow the steps and work on it in little chunks and you'll get it. Bye.